and as you... Are you bored of me already? Please.
Wait.
Guess who's back? Back. No, I picked my nose. Guess who's back? Back again.
I am back.
Back with a friend. Hey guys, welcome back to the Dead Ass podcast with
Bethan
and Connor, obviously, for all of our millions of viewers out there who are watching this video.
So many. So today,
I
thought we could talk about
yes, do enlighten me.
why change is hard.
Correct, yes.
And how to keep connections.
Brilliant. Let's chat about that.
Yeah.
Because we've had big life changes and it's probably something we can relate to.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Excuse you.
I think change is hard, personally, because it's such like a big thing that no one really talks about. Like, you're always changing things throughout your life. Like when you go to like reception, then you go to primary school, then you go to secondary school, then you go to college.
Yeah.
Like, those are little changes you get in your life.
That everyone does.
Yeah, 100%.
Most people.
Most people.
And when you see change and people going through change, they only show the good stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Like, change is hard.
100%.
I find it really hard. Some people find it
easy. Yeah, it is something that
but
I really struggle with.
Change for me is a really quite like difficult thing. Do you know what I mean? So, especially when
you see these little changes throughout your life, from changing schools and changing jobs and changing passions of things that you like, but they're such like miniature changes, and you kind of grow up with them. But as you get older and as you... Are you bored of me already? Please. As you get older and you get more knowledgeable about things, like, change has become such a big thing, and it gets to be such a big fear for people. Like, change is one of my biggest fears because I just hate it. Like, I hate the transition of finding new people to talk to, like, really trying to enjoy this,
if you don't understand where we have both started uni.
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense.
So yeah, we've both gone to uni, and that's been like a big change.
Yeah, very big change.
But like, it always turns out for the better. So going through the hard changes and the hard differences, it always is going to come up with a kind of good outcome.
100%.
Like, not all the time, not every single circumstances.
Some things you've got to do to realise it's not for you, or like realise this isn't what you want. And I'm not gonna
get emotional.
Got a bit banged up. And what we want to talk about is kind of how do you keep friendships when you've gone long distance, because it is difficult. Like, and I think this would kind of be similar to like relationships as well. Like,
100%.
Obviously, we're not in a relationship.
Yeah, we are not.
But we basically are. At this point, we basically are. We saw each other every single day, basically.
Like, our usual stay over is like at least a week. If we don't sleep over with each other for at least for a week, then have we really even seen each other?
Exactly. No. And that was a big change when it came to like you moving away for uni. And me staying here. Like, I think you had a lot of adrenaline to start off with, and I had a lot of adrenaline with the whole like starting somewhere new. So the first few weeks we kind of didn't speak to each other much. We were finding it hard not to, but it was so hard to find the actual time. And I think an important thing with that is that you've got to understand that you're both doing stuff that's new. It's going to take time to settle into that.
100%.
And there'll be times where, like, say we didn't reply to each other in a while or something. I think we were very good at being like, look, they're starting something new. Do you know what I mean?
We're very good at like understanding the situation.
And I think that is one of the most important things you can do. Like, even now, like, you've got to be open-minded with, like, you're not going to be able to see each other all the time. You're not going to be able to speak about things, but it makes it that more... not enjoyable, because it's always been enjoyable, but it makes it that more interesting when you do have conversations with the other person, because now you've got your own stuff to talk about. Do you know what I mean?
You've got so much to like
catch up on, and you get excited, like
being at the same place for like 2 years where we were, finding our friendship, finding our bond, like that was so good, and we had such a good bond. But then after this like break, and then coming back from different places, having different stories, we don't know each other's stories, so this time we can
tell each other.
There's even more short, because we can talk about things that we've already talked about before, but this is like, it's an extra add-on, like there's even more to talk about, and then even more time that we need to see each other, because we're like, oh my god, I need to see this, we need to do this, like, and it's just like that, and that feeling of coming back together as well.
You've got to put the effort into speaking to the other person.
100%.
Like, you can't just like not speak for weeks and weeks and then all of a sudden be like, oh hey, like you've got to put effort into speaking to each other. You've got to know, like, keep each other updated, like
100%.
even if it's just a voice note being like, I'm doing this today, like I know you might not be able to listen to this for a while, but
like at any point just like send someone something, like
just
out of the blue.
Communicate with people. I think that's really important. Do a FaceTime call one evening when you have an hour free. Do like things together but not necessarily together, do you know what I mean? Like
spontaneous trips,
yes,
always good idea. Like we went to Tully's this year,
plan
my other friends,
in advance of when you're gonna see each other, because I think if we hadn't have done that,
100%, we probably wouldn't have seen each other, because me and you are both like, we're just quite unreliable people. We would say we'll do something and then we just won't do it. We'll talk about it,
not because we don't want to,
not because you don't want to, just because we hate planning, but we both need a plan to do something. So then we'll complain and be like, well, we didn't have a plan, but that's because we'll just end up 2 weeks ago we didn't plan anything. And
with us, we'll still see each other if we have a plan.
100%.
Or like we don't necessarily have a plan, but it'll just be laying in bed all day.
Yeah, having a snooze.
And that is fine. I love that. Like that's one of my favourite things to do.
It is.
I think it's important that you actually make plans, because
100%.
it's gonna make, I don't know, like it makes you seem that person more special in a way. Do you know what I mean? Because you're actually doing something.
100%.
You're creating more memories with that person. Like, you've got to make decisions and plans that are also going to be big things that you did in that time in your year, do you know what I mean, or that month. So then they're being involved in something that's happened to you as well. I don't know if that makes sense.
That makes so much sense. I like that. I hear that so loudly.
Yeah.
Like, I literally couldn't have said it better. Like it's not like we spoke every day, but we always had the occasional FaceTime. We always just FaceTime each other out of the blue, which is like, oh my god, brilliant, man. Then I can just go off and then chat to her for hours, and then we just keep this constant like just thing going. And it's like, it's not been like we have to do it. It just happens.
We have to have a conversation. It'll be a snap where we're like,
love you. Do
you know what I mean? Show the other person that you're thinking
it's just
about
like, I'm
them.
still here, like I am here, like I am thinking about you. And it's just nice sometimes. I'm not going to see this person for ages, and like we haven't spoken, and what about
don't let that be the reason why you drift,
100%.
because the fact you're worried about it in the first place means you don't want to. So do something about it. Do you know what I mean?
Just do anything. If you've got a friend, anybody watching, if you've got a friend out there that you just feel like you haven't spoken to in ages, but that's because you haven't, just pop them a message, like just see how they are, because they're probably wanting to hear from you as well. Like they probably are. They're like, why haven't I heard from them?
100%.
And then that's just that. And
look at us.
We're
back filming this.
Slay.
We don't know if there'll be another post before
or after.
But
we'll definitely
we're gonna film more.
We're definitely gonna film some TikToks. So be up on our TikTok page. Go like it. Go follow. Like and subscribe to this channel. If you don't, you're a fucking
press the bell.
Press the bell. Thanks so much for watching. Whatever just happened. Just this. If you liked our video, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you know whenever we post, which is it's not a lot. But
happens. And
when it happens,
it's gonna happen more.
It will, and when it happens, at least you'll get the notification.
And be like, oh,
so
forgot about these
hit that subscribe, share to your friends. Keep up on our TikTok because we were posting some on there. That's so good, thank you. And we will see you next time. Bye. You didn't say bye.
Bye.